pavement held the heat. A curtain moved across the room with every passing breeze. The wooden table caught the light. A radio played low. Someone left the doorway open and let the cool air flow. The city moved beyond the glass, but nothing hurried here. A cold glass beside the open window caught the summer light. The curtain moved so gently and everything felt right. Outside the day was burning, inside the air was blue. A cold glass beside the open window was all we needed to. The ice moved softly in the glass. The ceiling fan turned slow. A distant bicycle passed the door, then disappeared below. The sunlight crossed the wooden floor and faded into shade for just a little while that day. The summer seemed to wait. Some afternoons are simple but stay with us for years. A little breeze, a quiet room can make the whole world clear. A cold glass beside the open window still cools the memory. Whenever summer fills the streets, I find that room again. The curtains move so softly, the afternoon turns blue. A cold glass beside the open window still feels like summer too. The morning had been bright before. The sand was warm and white. Then slowly from the distant blue, the clouds came into sight. The cafe door was open wide. The curtains moved with air. The sunlight softened on the floor and cooled the empty chair. The beach grew quiet for a while. The waves became more clear. When the clouds covered the beach, the summer lost its glare. A softer light came through the room and cooled the ocean air. The day was still a summer day, but everything felt slow. When the clouds covered the beach, we had nowhere else to go. The umbrellas barely moved at all. The shoreline turned to gray. A distant boat was drifting out beyond the quiet bay. The radio was playing low. The ice was melting slow, and every little sound outside seemed softer than before. Some days become more beautiful when sunlight steps away. A little shade across the sea can change the beach. The air was cool and clear. The summer stayed beyond the glass but felt a little near. The curtains moved so gently, the waves kept their slow speech. When the clouds covered the beach, the whole world seemed at peace. The afternoon was bright outside. The windows held the heat. Inside, a curtain moved slowly across the wooden seats. The glass beside the table was cool against my hand. A quiet song was playing somewhere beyond the fan. The sunlight kept on moving, but something stayed behind. A blue shadow crossed the cafe floor, moved gently with the light. It crossed the table, touched the chair, then disappeared from sight. Outside, the summer carried on with nowhere else to go. A blue shadow across the cafe floor made the afternoon move slow. The doorway let the cool air in. The street was washed in gold. A bicycle passed the window, then vanished down the road. The curtains breathed so softly. The room was calm and clear. For just a little while that day, the world felt far from here. Some moments have no reason to stay inside the mind. A patch of shade, a little light can leave a world behind. A blue shadow across the cafe floor still returns in summer light. Whenever August fills the streets, I see that room again. The cool air through the doorway, the curtains moving slow. A blue shadow across the cafe floor still makes the whole day glow. The pavement slowly lost its warmth. The shadows crossed the street. A softer wind came through the door and moved around our feet. The sunlight rested on the wall, then turned a quieter gold. The afternoon was letting go of all the heat it held. The day was still beside us, but evening had begun. The last cool hour before sunset was softer than the day. A little breeze through open doors, and all the heat away. The sky was changing over us from gold to faded blue. The last cool hour before sunset was quietly enough for two. The cafe windows caught the light. The curtains moved so slow. A distant sound came from the shore, then faded down the road. The glass was cool against my hand. The chairs were warm with sun. And somewhere in that gentle hour, the afternoon was done. Some moments don't need holding, they simply pass through light. A little warmth before the dark, a little blue before the night. The last cool hour before sunset still lingers in my mind. Whenever summer turns to gold, that quiet hour I find. The breeze still moves the curtains, the sea turns soft and blue. The last cool hour before sunset still feels like summer too. The house grew quiet after dinner. The dishes had been put away. A radio played in the distance, then slowly lost its place. The hallway kept a little warmth from all the steps before. One room was dark and empty, one room was open still. The evening didn't ask for much, it only settled in. I let the hours move along without a need to know. The night was calm around the house, the world was moving slow. Some things are better left alone, some things can simply wait. I stayed awake a little while and listened to the quiet change. There was a small light near the stairs, still shining through the hall. I don't remember turning it on, but I didn't turn it off. It made the old room feel less empty as the evening settled down, and left a light left on for the night when everything else went dark. Maybe we leave a light behind for reasons we forget. A little warmth inside a room for someone not here yet. I let that little light remain until the night was deep. No promise hidden in the glow, no reason I could keep. Just one small warmth inside the house before I went to bed, and the light left on for the night was all the room had said. curtains caught the light. The glass is cool beside us. The radio played low. A little breeze came through the room, and neither one said go. The afternoon was waiting, with nowhere else to be. A summer afternoon we didn't rush, just slipped away so slow. The world was moving past the glass, but we had nowhere to go. The sunlight crossed the wooden floor. The sky was turning blue. A summer afternoon we didn't rush was all we needed to do. A bicycle passed the doorway. A distant voice went by. The shadows moved beneath the trees, against the open sky. The ice had almost disappeared. The evening wasn't near. We stayed until the light grew soft and summer disappeared. Some days are worth remembering for nothing that they gave, just for the time we let them breathe, and let the hours behave. A summer afternoon we didn't rush, still lingers in the air. Whenever summer slows the world, I find that moment there. The curtains move so gently, the evening turns to blue. A summer afternoon we didn't rush, still feels like me and you. The house was quiet afternoon. The dishes had been done. A little shade lay on the wall, away from all the sun. The clock moved gently through the room. The radio stayed low. There wasn't much to think about or anywhere to go. The hours seemed less heavy. The room began to rest. This was the softest part of the day, when nothing asked for more. A little time beneath the quiet, a little calm indoors. The world could wait beyond the room. The hours could drift away, and I could simply sit and breathe through the softest part of the day. A page was folded in a book. A glass was left nearby. The sound of someone walking past was fading down the hall. No special moment happened, no reason came to stay, but some everything feel plain. Perhaps the best of ordinary is knowing when to rest, to leave a little space untouched and let the day do less. This was the softest part of the day, before the evening came. No need to hold the hours back, no need to give them names. The room grew still around me, the light began to fade, and I remembered how it felt in the softest part of the day. I found it between the pages of a book I hadn't read, a little corner folded over where the old words had been. You were smiling in the picture like nothing had changed at all. I held it there for quite a while before I let it fall. I thought I had forgotten the way those days had felt. The photograph I kept inside the book was still as clear as then, a little piece of who we were before we changed again. I didn't need to hold it close or ask it where we'd been. The photograph I kept inside the book just brought that morning back again. There was a date upon the corner, written lightly in blue. I couldn't quite remember what we'd planned to do, but I remembered how you laughed before the picture came. Some memories lose their details, but never lose a name. I closed the book so slowly and put it back away. Some things don't need to disappear to become yesterday. The photograph I kept inside the book still waits between the lines. Whenever I return to it, I find those older times. I don't wish to turn the pages or make the past begin. The photograph I kept inside the book is simply where you've been. The street was bright with afternoon. The windows held the heat. Inside the curtains moved so slow, with cool air through the room. A glass was resting by the chair. The radio played low. A distant bicycle passed outside, then faded down the road. The sunlight crossed the table and seemed to lose its way. The window where summer slowed down held a quieter kind of light. The world kept moving outside while we stayed out of sight. The curtains breathe so gently. The afternoon turned blue. The window where summer slowed down made the whole day feel new. The ceiling fan was turning. The shadows crossed the floor. A little breeze came through the room and wandered by the door. The pavement slowly lost its glare. The sky grew soft and white, and every sound beyond the glass felt farther from our side. Some afternoons are measured by things we never say. A little shade, an open window, and time that slips away. The window where summer slowed down still waits inside my mind. Whenever August fills the streets, that quiet place I find. The curtains move so softly. The cool air travels through the window where summer slowed down still holds that summer blue. A summer we never got to finish. Still still lives inside my mind. There were places we were going and days we couldn't find. We talked about September as if we'd still be there. You said we'd have another chance. I thought you'd always care. We left a book beside the bed, a list of things to do, a photograph from early July, and plans that never grew. The days kept getting shorter, the nights began to change. Somewhere between the August heat, our lives went separate ways. A summer we never got to finish still feels warm sometimes. Not because I want it back, but because it once was mine. There were songs we never played and roads we never drove. A summer we never got to finish still has somewhere left to go. I found an old receipt one day from somewhere we once went. The date was almost faded out, but I knew what it meant. I smiled at how we planned so much and never knew the end. Some summers don't become a memory until they're already gone. Maybe unfinished stories are not the ones we lose. They're simply little pieces that time refuses to remove. A summer we never got to finish still returns without a sound. In the warmth of late September, when the first cool air comes down, I don't need to change the ending or ask where we should go. A summer we never got to finish is a summer I'll always know. The cup that stayed warm was sitting by the chair. A little steam was rising still and moving through the air. The room was quiet around it. The morning had been slow. I watched the light across the wall and let the minutes go. There wasn't much to think about. The radio played low. A page was open on the table from somewhere long ago. stayed warm was waiting there for me. A simple little thing to hold, a quiet memory. No words were needed in that room, no reason to explain. The cup that stayed warm against the day. Outside the town was waking, but I stayed where I was. The distant sound of passing cars was softer than it was. The steam became a thinner line, the warmth began to fade, but something about that quiet cup made the whole morning stay. Some things don't ask for meaning, they simply stay a while. A little warmth inside your hands, a little room to smile. The cup that stayed warm was cool by afternoon, but I remembered how it felt inside that quiet room. The day went on without a sound, the hours moved along. The cup that stayed warm was where the morning belonged. The afternoon was growing quiet, the windows held the heat. A little breeze came through the room and moved across the seats. The sunlight reached the wooden floor, then softened as it fell. The street outside was changing too, from bright to something else. The day was losing all its rush, the evening waited near. The day the shadows turned gold, the whole room seemed to change. The light moved slowly across the floor, and everything felt strange. The summer stayed beyond the glass, but cooler air came through. The day the shadows turned gold, I thought of me and you. A bicycle passed the window, the radio played low. The curtains moved above the chairs, then settled down below. The pavement lost its brightness, the sky became more pale. Somewhere in that golden hour, the afternoon grew still. Some days are only ordinary until the light turns warm, and something in the quiet room feels different from before. The day the shadows turn gold still lives inside my mind. Whenever summer fades to shadows turn gold, still brings the light to you. The afternoon was growing softer. The street had lost its glare. A little breeze came through the doorway and moved the evening air. The sunlight crossed the wooden floor, then slowly turned to gold. The room was quiet, warm and still, as shadows started to grow. The day was letting go of light without a sound or sign. The table beneath the fading sun held the last warm glow. A quiet cup, an open door, and nowhere else to go. The summer stayed beyond the glass while evening settled near. The table beneath the fading sun made everything feel clear. The curtains moved above the chairs, the radio played low. A distant voice came from the street, then disappeared below. The sky was turning softer blue, the pavement lost its heat, and all the sounds of afternoon grew quieter in the street. Some days don't need an ending, they simply change their light. A little warmth beneath the sun becomes a softer night. The table beneath the fading sun still glows inside my mind. Whenever summer turns to dusk, that quiet place I find. The breeze still moves the curtains, the evening settles through. The table beneath the fading sun still keeps that summer view. The afternoon was warm and quiet. The curtains moved with air. A little sunlight crossed the room and touched the wooden chair. The glass was resting on the table, the radio played low. Outside the summer street was bright, but no one seemed to know. The room still held a little warmth from someone who had gone. A blue dress by the open window, breeze. It caught the light for just a while, then fell back quietly. No photograph could hold that day, no sentence could explain a blue dress by the open window still brings it back again. The afternoon kept moving, a bicycle passed below. The sunlight shifted on the floor as shadows came and went. I remembered how you laughed once at something I can't recall. Funny how the smallest things can stay when others fall. Some memories don't arrive as words, they come as shapes and light. A dress beside an open window in a room from another time. A blue dress by the open window still moves inside my mind. Whenever summer fills the air, that afternoon curtains breathe so gently, the sunlight settles through. A blue dress by the open window still feels a little like you. Book left open on the chair was waiting where it lay. A page was folded at the corner from some forgotten day. The room was quiet around. The clock moved soft and slow. I wondered what the final line was trying not to show. I picked it up so carefully, as if it might recall a hand that turned those pages once, a voice I knew so well. There was a mark beside a sentence in faded pencil gray, a little line beneath the words that someone left that day. A book left open on the chair still held its place for me. A quiet page, a simple line, and words I couldn't read. I closed it without finishing and set it down again. A book left open on the chair still kept that moment. pages need no more. They simply wait in quiet rooms for someone passing through. Maybe we remember places through things that people leave. A book, a mark, a folded page, a moment we can keep. A book left open on the chair still comes back now and then. Not for what the story told, but for who had held it then. I left the book exactly there and let the silence stay. A book left open on the chair still holds that quiet day. The room was warm and quiet. The day had settled down. A book was resting on the table. No voices came around. The clock moved through the evening. The radio stayed low. There was nowhere we were going, and nothing we should know. The hours felt so simple. The night could wait outside. We found a place where nothing had to change. Nothing had to be new. No need to make tomorrow better. No need to follow through. The world could keep on turning. We could let the hours pass. We found a place where nothing had to change, and somehow that was enough. The lights were soft above us. The room was calm and plain. A quiet sound from somewhere near. Then silence came again. No promise needed keeping. No answer needed found. Just two people sitting quietly with no one else around. Some places aren't remembered for what they gave or took. They're simply where we learned that time place. Nothing ever felt wrong. A quiet place to sit was all I needed then. A little time without a word before the day began. The room was cool and simple. The chair was near the wall. Nothing waited there for me. Nothing asked at all. Put my hands upon the table and listened for a while. The world was moving somewhere else beyond the quiet hall. The radio was playing softly, an old and gentle tune. The sound came in and settled down beneath the afternoon. A quiet place to sit, a little room to breathe. No need to say where I had been, no need to make believe. The hours could move without me, the world could carry on. A quiet place to sit was enough to rest upon. The light was low beside the doorway. The air was calm and still. A page was waiting in a book, but I could leave it there. I watched the shadows change their shape across the wooden floor. And for a little while that day I didn't need much more. Some days are better quietly, without a thing to prove. A chair, a room, a little time, and somewhere soft to move. A quiet place to sit still comes to mind sometimes, when everything is moving fast and I don't need to follow. I think of that small room again and let the moment stay. A quiet place to sit was enough for one whole day. A small room full of blue was quiet before the day. The walls held traces of the night that slowly slipped away. A book was lying open beside a wooden chair. The room was cool and simple, with morning in the air. There wasn't much to notice: a clock, a cup, a chair. The distant sound of footsteps was fading on the stairs. I let the minutes wander without a thought to keep. The blue remained around me, so calm and still and deep. A small room full of blue had nothing left to prove. A little light, a little time, and space enough to breathe. The world could wait outside, the morning could move through. A small room full of blue was all I needed to. The shadows crossed the ceiling, the curtains barely moved. A quiet song came from somewhere and settled in the room. I didn't need an answer, I didn't need a plan. Some days begin much softer when nothing asks you to. There are rooms we don't remember for anything they gave, but sometimes one small color can make a morning stay. A small room full of blue still comes back now and then. Whenever life becomes too loud, I find that quiet again. No grand moment ever happened, no story needed to. A small room full of blue was simply there to hold me. The morning we almost stayed forever was quiet after the night. We didn't talk about tomorrow, we simply watched the light. Your hand was resting near mine. The room was still and warm, and for a little while that morning, nothing else seemed wrong. You smiled at something I had said. I don't remember what, but I remember how it felt and how we almost stayed. The hours were moving somewhere, but neither one could see that every little second then was becoming history. The morning we almost stayed forever still comes back when I'm alone. Not because I want that tried. The morning we almost stayed forever was enough to say goodbye. The day was waiting for us beyond the quiet room. You gathered up your things so slowly, as if you knew too soon. I wanted one more hour, but I didn't ask you to stay. Some moments end without a reason before we understand the change. Maybe forever isn't measured by how long something stays. Maybe it's a single morning we never quite forget. The morning we almost stayed forever still lives somewhere in me. A little time we never promised, a little life we couldn't keep. I don't regret the leaving, I only miss the way. The morning we almost stayed forever made time forget the day. The room was quiet after dinner. The dishes had been put away. A familiar song was playing from somewhere far away. The hallway light was warm and low. The house had settled down. A pair of shoes remained beside the door without a sound. Some things are left behind without a reason why. I saw the old coat on the back of the chair, just hanging there alone. The sleeves still held their familiar shape, as if they had been worn. I didn't touch it for a while, I simply let it stay. The old coat on the back of the chair was quiet in its way. A little dust had gathered along the folded seam. I wondered how long it had been there, or if I'd seen it in a dream. There was a receipt inside the pocket from a place I couldn't name. A small forgotten piece of paper that made the years feel near. Some memories don't arrive with photographs or words. They wait inside the ordinary until they can be heard. I saw the old coat on the back of the chair when the room was almost dark. I left it just the way it was and kept that little mark. The house was quiet all around. The night was settling there, and somehow that old coat what became a memory in the air. When your name appeared in my dreams, I didn't ask you where you'd been. You simply stood beside the doorway, like you had never left again. You looked a little older, but your smile was just the same. I wanted to say so many things, but dreams don't need a name. We walked along a quiet road without a place to go. You told me about ordinary things, the way you used to know. I listened without answering, afraid to wake too soon. The morning waited somewhere beyond the edge of the room. When your name appeared in my dreams, the years became so small. For just a little while last night, I didn't miss you at all. I didn't need forgiveness, I didn't need goodbye. When your name appeared in my dreams, you were simply by my side. Then sunlight touched the curtains, and everything grew clear. I reached for where you had been sitting, but there was no one there. The room was just the room again. The morning carried on, but something from that quiet dream stayed with me after dawn. Maybe dreams remember softly what waking hours release. Some people leave our lives, but never leave our peace. When your name appeared in my dreams, I finally understood. Some memories don't need returning to remind us that they were good. I opened up the morning and let the daylight through. When your name appeared in my dreams, I woke up missing you. The afternoon was warm outside. The street was bright and still. A little shade across the floor moved softly with the breeze. The windows opened toward the blue. The room was cool and clear. A quiet song was playing low, and summer felt less near. The sunlight crossed the table, then disappeared again, where the white curtains caught the wind. The whole room seemed to breathe. The summer stayed beyond the glass, while cool air moved through me. A glass was resting by the chair. The afternoon rolled on, where the white curtains caught the wind. The heat was almost gone. The ceiling fan was turning slow. The radio played low. A bicycle passed the open door, then faded down the road. The shadows moved across the wall. The hours forgot to run. And somewhere through the open room, a little breeze came in. Some summer days are remembered, not for what we planned to do, but for a quiet room, a window, and air that felt brand new. Where the white curtains caught the wind, the light stayed soft and thin. The city kept its summer heat, but coolness lingered in. The curtains moved so gently. The afternoon turned blue, where the white curtains caught the wind. I found a quieter view. The dishes were already finished. The lights were turning low. A quiet song was on the radio, with nowhere else to go. The day had left its little traces on books and empty chairs. I put a few things back in place, then simply left them there. There was nothing left to hurry, nothing waiting at the door. A slow evening without a plan was all I wanted then. No place to reach, no time to keep, no need to start again. The hours moved without a reason. The night came soft and plain. change. The kitchen still held warmth from dinner. The floor was cool and clean. A cup was resting near the sink. The quiet in between. I heard the building settling. A distant door closed once. Then everything became so still. The way an evening does. Some days don't need a purpose. Some nights don't need a name. A little time without an answer can leave us feeling changed. A slow evening without a plan. Stay gentle to the end. No promise waiting for tomorrow. No message to attend. The night moved quietly around me. The hours came and went. A slow evening without a plan was time I didn't have to spend. The afternoon was growing quiet. The windows held the heat. A little breeze came through the room and moved across the seats. The sunlight reached the wooden floor, then softened as it fell. The street outside was changing too, from bright to something else. The day was losing all its rush. The evening waited near. The day the shadows turned gold. The whole room seemed to change. The light moved slowly across the floor. And everything felt strange. The summer stayed beyond the glass, but cooler came through. The day the shadows turned gold, I thought of me and you. A bicycle past the window, the radio played low. The curtains moved above the chairs, then settled down below. The pavement lost its brightness, the sky became more pale. And somewhere in that golden hour, the afternoon grew still. Some days are only ordinary until the light turns warm, and something in the quiet room feels different from before. curtains move so gently, the evening settles through. The day the shadows turned cold still brings the light to you. I used to leave the light on until the night was gone. I listened for your footsteps long after they moved on. I kept a place beside me. I kept your number too, as if another morning might bring me back to you. But something changed so quietly, I didn't feel it start. The day I stopped waiting for you was not the day I stopped caring. I simply let the silence be, without expecting you there. I opened up the curtains and let the morning through. The day I stopped waiting for you was the day I came back to me. I found the things I'd put away, the letters and the photographs. I didn't need to throw them out, I only let them rest. The world had kept on turning while I was standing still, and somewhere in that ordinary day I finally changed my will. Some endings don't need anger, some doors don't need to close. Sometimes we simply stop looking for someone who won't come home. The day I stopped waiting for you, the room felt strangely light. Not because the past had disappeared, but because it felt alright. I carried what was beautiful and left the rest behind. The day I stopped waiting for you was the day I found my life. The summer air was warm and still, with nowhere left to go. I turned the sheets beneath my hand and found a cooler place. For just a little while the heat had left without a trace. The night was almost silent, the world had gone away. I found the cool side of the pillow and stayed there for a while. No thoughts that needed answering, no reason for a smile, just quiet in the darkness and time without a sound. The cool side of the pillow was the calmest place I'd found. A distant car moved down the road, then faded into night. The room was dark and comfortable beneath the ceiling light. I didn't need to fall asleep, I didn't need to dream. Some nights are simply easier when nothing needs to mean. There are little kinds of comfort we never think to keep. A quiet room, a cooler sheet, a softer way to sleep.